Hello everyone, my name is Johnny Utah and welcome to Abandoned Americana, exploring the ghost towns of the West. Today we're going to be exploring Route 66 west of Kingman, Arizona. We'll start at the wonderful town of Oatman, a town full of history, a town full of adventure, and a town full of asses. That's right, there's wild donkeys roaming these streets all day, every day. Now Oatman got its start in the early 1900s. It was a gold mining community. By the 1910s, the community was in full boom, but by the 1930s, things were starting to kind of quiet down, and Oatman turned into a ghost town. Today, it's a thriving community for tourists and anybody who is interested in coming here. It sees several 100,000 visitors a year. Now, if you'd like to join me, we're going to go ahead and see a gunfight right on Main Street. I hear that there's one about to happen, so come and join me. Hey guys, we're about to witness a gunfight. Somebody said that they're going to rob the bank. Let's just keep an eye out.
Quit moving! Quit moving! You know I can't hit a moving target. You're shooting.
Well, now that the smoke's cleared, we can finally just take a nice, easy breath. It was a hell of a gunfight. On the count of three, they drew their guns and one of them came out on top. So I'm here with one of the locals here in Oatman, a mother and her son. So tell me, what do you like most about living in Oatman? Anything? You're not going to say anything? Do you have any historical? You're just going to walk away from me? Jeez, what an ass. So wandering the streets of Oatman, I happened upon Two Hat Chance right here. He's one of the local gunfighters. Two Hat Chance, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Very good. So first things first, I want to know, are you going to shoot me?
It depends. It depends.
Okay, that doesn't really make me feel very safe. So how long have you been here in Oatman?
About a year.
Good deal. A year? Very cool. Do you like it so far?
Yes.
It's a really cool town, isn't it? It's got a lot of history. Do you have any stories about people that you've seen here? Any favorite, like, memories of, like, tourists that you've talked to?
Not really. I could tell you some of the history of it.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and tell me some history stories.
Okay, so the town was named after a lady named Olive Oatman. Her family was massacred about 150 miles from here. They were coming along Beatles Trail, which was this road right here, Route 66, and some Native Americans attacked them on their, they found a quicker way to get to where they were going, so they went off from their wagon train. And then they were attacked by Native Americans. All 9 of them were killed except for a young son named Lorenzo, who was left for dead but managed to survive the attack.
Oh, wow. That's really crazy. What happened next?
And Marianne and Olive Oatman were taken captive by the Indians.
Oh.
About a couple years after that, Marianne died of starvation.
Oh, no. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, but it wasn't because the Indians were trying to starve her out or anything. They were dying off themselves. There were extreme droughts on the Colorado River. It was so low most of the time you could step from one end to the other without getting wet.
Oh, no. So what happened to Olive Oatman?
A Spanish trader realized that there was a white girl with him, so she took some folks from Yuma, and they bartered with the Indians and got her out of captivity.
So what inspired you, a 12-year-old, to go into gunslinging?
Well, I was gifted an old gun, a 4440 by a guy who used to own a shop here, and then I just got a holster and completed the rest of the stuff. Then about 6 months later, Big Fox, one of the other gunfighters, invited me to do some gunfighting with them, and then I bought this gun to shoot out there.
Very nice. You were taught by one of the other gunslingers then, huh?
Yep.
So why do they call you Two Hat, buddy?
One day I bought a hat and I put it on, and then I liked how it felt, and then I saw a cooler hat that I liked. I put it on top because I just liked the way it looked, and I liked the bottom one, how it felt.
Because why not, right? The bottom one's got comfort, and the top one has style. All right, thank you so much, Two Hat Chance. It was a pleasure getting to know you.
You too.
All right, we're going to head over to the Oatman Hotel next. Let's go. So we're here at the historic Oatman Hotel, built in the early 1900s. It's served the community of Oatman in some capacity ever since it first opened. Even though it's not a hotel anymore, it still has an ice cream parlor. There's a beautiful restaurant and bar right here. And upstairs, where the old hotel rooms were, is the honeymoon suite of Clark Gable and Carole Lombard. They were famous actors in the 20s and 30s. So let's go ahead and go up there now. Clark Gable and Carole Lombard were actors in the 1930s and 40s. They were married in 1939 in Kingman, Arizona, which is about 30 minutes away from here. And at first they were supposed to go right back to Hollywood, but on a whim they decided to come here to Oatman and stay right here at the hotel. And that's mostly because Clark Gable really liked Oatman. He wanted to show his minor friends, who treated him like a guy instead of like an actor. Well, we're off to our next adventure, but first I think I'm gonna get a drink at the Oatman bar. Just one though, I don't want to get drunk or anything. Oh, look at all these dollar bills on the wall. They look so cool. I think I might have had a little too much to drink. Jerry, let's load up. Where's the nearest donkey? We're gonna ride that ass out of here. So we just got out of Judy's Beer and Wine Bar, which is right behind me, only to find out that this used to be the old post office. It was built between 1916 and 1920 and served as the original post office and general store for the town of Oatman. Many buildings in town are just like this one, as in they are original and have just kind of been refurbished. I figured since this is an old mining town, the best thing for me to do is to practice the art of gold mining. I'm here with Bobby. Bobby, what's the name of the company that you're with?
My shop's name is Desert Diggins, Oatman, Arizona.
Okay.
We do gold panning and gem panning. We have lots of different local specimens as well. And we have a lot of fun. Kids get to have a lot of fun in our shop and do a lot of different activities.
Good deal. So are you going to show me how to do some gold panning?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started here.
Okay. So first things first is, if you were to get a pan of gold going, you're out in the wash and you wanted to pan your own dirt and see if you have any gold in there, gold is 19 times heavier than water. So the first things first is you want to shake that gold down really good. Get all that gold to the bottom. Like I said, it's 19 times heavier, so it's going to go to the bottom. Okay, so when we do that, we're going to sit and we're going to take a little dunk and dunk her under. We're going to do that about 3 or 4 times. Once we do that, we're going to shake it back up to that corner so all the gold falls down to the bottom. It's 19 times heavier, so it's going to sit right at that bottom.
Right.
Now there's between 15 and 21,000 claims in Oatman, Arizona, within 12 miles.
Wow.
There's still only about 15 to 20% of the gold has been found out here.
Oh, that's amazing.
So there's still a lot of gold to be had.
Dang.
Problem is everybody's got claims and it's hard to get out there and get to where you're not on somebody's claims. So,
Well, I can imagine.
right. So pretty quick here we'll be seeing some gold.
Oh, I think I see it, like a
Yep.
couple of little golden flakes in there.
Yep. So then we'll bring that pan up right here.
Okay.
We're going to do this little swirl.
Swirl it around.
And that gold's going to stay right up top because it's heavier than everything else. So you see it starting to appear there?
I do. Little gold flakes. Nice. Wow.
And give it a little tap and walk that gold right up top there. So there's all your gold.
That's so cool.
And that is local gold out of our local mine.
Wow. And that's actual gold.
Yes, it is.
Oh my
That
gosh.
is
Real genuine gold.
Yep.
Dang.
Any of the iron pyrite or fool's gold would have gone down to the bottom.
Okay. Very cool.
So
Very
yeah,
cool.
That's you could come here to our shop and you could pan for gold yourself and take home some Oatman gold.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you so much for showing me,
No
Bobby. I
problem.
really
Thank you guys
appreciate
very
you.
much.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
All right, guys, I think we're going to head out of town. Our next stop is going to be Cool Springs. Before we go to Cool Springs, I'd like to try my luck at hard rock mining since I'm a whiz at gold panning. Shouldn't be that much different, right? There was a snake. There was a snake. So we're on our way to Cool Springs, the old gas station stop on historic Route 66 through northwest Arizona. But first we came across the Gold Road mine, which was the most productive mine in Arizona. As you can see, the old mining operation is right behind me. These are the remnants of the old mill. There is a more modern mill that was built in the 1990s. The mine has been operating off and on since the 1990s. We're not entirely sure if it's active to this day, but it may or may not be offering mine tours. So you know what? We'll go ahead and add it to our list of places that we recommend. Now off to Cool Springs. So here we are in Cool Springs, Arizona, located on historic Route 66. This place has a lot of history. It was built up in the 20s. It was a gas station. And we're gonna go ahead and talk with Crazy Ray.
Here, try this. This is Crazy Ray's Crazy Brittle Pineapple and White Chocolate. Now there's a word of mouth advertising that goes with this. Just give it a little twist. There you go.
Twist?
There you go. Don't dump it out.
Oh,
It's open.
gotcha.
All right, now
Gotcha.
once you realize how good it is, you just turn around and yell, "Man, that's some good brittle!" Crazy Ray is scared the shit out of whoever's sitting next to you.
Man, that's some good brittle.
He's got it.
We're gonna go ahead and talk to him about the history of Cool Spring.
Right here we get started 1926 with the original route coming through here. Do you know why they came through here at all?
I'm actually not sure, but I'm eager to learn.
Well, let
If
me
I can
tell
find
you,
my words.
it's more valuable than gold. Water. We're the only canyon between the two deserts that actually had water. So even before 1926, they were still coming through this canyon all the way back to the cavemen. Now, we get started here 1926, 27 with the original route coming through. We've got the garage, the diner, the restaurants, and the little rentals there. Now we're doing real well through the 30s, putting quite a bit of money back into the place, looking great. Into the 40s, still dolling it up with signage and all that stuff. Into the 60s, water in the trees. 1966, it burnt to the ground. Do you know how?
I'm honestly not sure.
Fire. So now, from 1966, it sat till 1991. That's when Hollywood came in with the movie Universal Soldiers with the actors and actresses Ali Walker, Dolph Lundgren, and Jean-Claude Van Damme. In 91, they came and they took ruins and wreckage. That's what I named the two pillars out front. That was all that was left after the fire in 66 to 91. Now, they took ruins and wreckage, put some cheap lipstick on them, and built a movie set around them. After they got the movie set around them, boom, baby, boom! Because that's Hollywood, right?
Boom goes the dynamite.
I also make all kinds of other things in here. We have Crazy Ray's Crazy Brittle. Peanut brittle flavor so crazy, they had to call them crazy twice.
Very cool, very cool. So if you hear that, guys, I would definitely recommend coming out to Cool Springs if you're traveling Route 66. It's quite an amazing place. Ask for Crazy Ray. He's a very spectacular guy. My newest friend, my newest best friend. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate everything. And we'll see you guys next time. Remember, if you go to these places, take nothing but photographs and leave nothing but footprints. Happy trails.